Hi, David Odell here with OdellCompleteConcrete. First day on the job site. We're going to do just a little side yard addition. The homeowner is going to end up building a shed on here. You can see him right there in his scrubs, which is what I like to wear as well because they're so lightweight, especially where it's hot. They're flexible. The air blows through them real easily. Nice. I did find one defect in those, though, wearing them in construction. The seams have a tendency to rip out when you really, try to push the limits. Now, on this particular shed slab here, so water doesn't get underneath the shed, we're going to actually leave it raised about 2 inches above that sidewalk there. So all we really need to remove here is about 2 inches of dirt below that sidewalk there, and then we're going to actually form on top of that with a we're going to rip a 2x4 basically in half, so we'll have 1 3/4 inches plus whatever we finish underneath it, maybe 1/4 inch. So yeah, it'll be close to 2 inches. It'll be a mono pour, and the reason that I'm saying it's a monolithic pour is because there's going to be a step down in this shed, because part of this shed is the entrance on either side. This is like a drive-through shed where you can go from one end to the other and out the other door. So on each end there'll be a step down. Now the shed's 12 feet, and this actual whole slab is about let's just say 20 feet, which gives us 4 feet on each side of a landing exiting each door. Now you can see how I staked that on top of that sidewalk. I just put some steel leaves. Nice thing about the steel stakes in this particular situation, since I'm going to be stripping it while it's wet and finishing the edges, is the steel stakes are narrow and they're thin, so it's not going to leave a big void. Like if I was using a wood stake, I'd have a big void there to fill in. Now in this case with the steelies, I don't have to worry about that. It's a real small void that I can fill in really easily. This particular mix I'm using here is a 3250. It's kind of recommended for any curb and gutters. It's a city mix design basically. And I actually threw some fire mesh in here. So it's basically big rock. It's about a 1 inch minus, which means it's probably going to be running around 3/4 inch aggregate. And 3250 psi. So what is that? About a 6 sack hard rock mix. Somewhere in that vicinity. 6 sacks, 94-pound bags per yard. And we got some fiber in here. No rebar. No need. Now you can see how it's a monolithic raised slab right there in the middle. The shed will set on that raised area. The doors will exit each side, or each end actually. Now we just measured the width. We're going to cut a joint in the middle here. So now we have 2 sections basically that are 10 feet by the width of this, which is approximately 6 feet. So 2 10-foot by 6-foot sections with that one joint in the middle. This is a really nice mix design for finishing. You get a lot of cream on the top. It dries really nicely. It's a good solid mix. Now I'm using a little cove tool on the bottom of that little raised area. That gives me a 1/2 inch radius on the bottom. And then I have a 1/2 inch radius at the top. All the edges are 1/2 inch radius. The joint actually through the middle is a 1/2 inch radius, 3/4 inch deep. And now we're going to drag the horsehair broom over this, which is kind of optional in the shed portion of it because it will be enclosed. But it's better to have a good non-slip surface than a slippery surface. You got oil, grease, things of that nature. You don't want to take a spill. Anyway, thank you for watching the video. If you like these kind of videos, subscribe. Make sure you hit the little bell. That way you get the latest and greatest as I roll them out.